Linz very much a team flying high at the moment, but Berlin have a few cracking players within their ranks as well. Joanna Shan, probably the most experienced, very much the leader of the pack. Has won plenty at club level and international level as well with Team Germany. Of the team to win it 2 years previous to that as well in Portugal and Austria. Managed to finish with a silver medal in the singles and the doubles during the 2013 European Cup against Dragoman. However, Pesotska wasted no time. Took it match 5, 11-5, 11-8 and then 14-12 to secure Linz's place in the final. Promising start here from the Ukrainian as well. Off to a scoring start. It's a very aggressive start this from Margaryta Pesotska. Very much picking up where she left off. She had a fantastic week and really found some sensational rhythm at times, almost unplayable. I'm sure her team and teammates will be hoping it's more of the same here this evening. As Shan hands her opponent another point there, just sends it a little too long. Just catching the net there. And it's a well-worked point that. Good serve, Pesotska unable to get anything back that would give her a chance. That point very much won. Once it made contact with Shan's racket off that serve, but was struggling in the... Well, we haven't really had too many rallies so far. Pesotska just with a slightly more of a spring in her step here at the moment. It's a confident start from her. 4-1 up here in game 1 of match 1. Fantastic backhand there. Shan unable to reply.
Please make sure you are not impacting spin to the ball. 1-5.
A good serve from Shan. Pesotska has given herself a nice little cushion here. It's better that time. On the back foot though. Shan just catching enough of the table there to cut that lead down to 2. Pesotska felt the initial forehand was going to do more damage than it actually did, and when it came back from Shan, she was caught a little off guard there. Does well to recover quickly. That's more like it from the Ukrainian. Picked up a silver medal herself in Alicante in Spain in 2018 at the European Championships in the singles. Made it through to the semis with the Ukrainian team 3 years before that in Ekaterinburg. Shan just hasn't quite got her distance down at the moment. Still early days though in match 1 here. At the moment. Every time it looks like Shan's about to just shift it up a gear, the unforced error creep back in, and Pesotska, who's definitely gotten off to the better start, is being helped by a, if you want to call it, a slow start from Shan here. That'll certainly help her cause, though. Lead cut back down to 3. She was asking for trouble with that serve, just a little too much height on it. Really inviting the pressure from Shan, who was more than happy to oblige. Oh, ferocious backhand there from Pesotska. Pesotska standing her ground and doing a better job of it that time. So has a chance of securing the first game here. Oh, just catches the lip there as well to rub salt in the wound. But you have to say it's a game she's deserved. After starting aggressive, Shan starting to find a bit of rhythm towards the end of it, but the damage had already been done, so it's Margaryta Pesotska. A game 1 in match 1 of this final, 11-6. Shan, well, needs to start that engine, because Pesotska certainly looks like she is driving in the right direction here, and I don't think she's going to be slowing down anytime soon. The way she's been performing all week would suggest that is not going to happen, so it's up to Shan to really try and turn things around here. Pesotska, a player who at youth level was really flying high at times, especially between 2004 and 2008, well, including 2009 as well, where she picked up gold at the Junior European Championships in Prague. Best finish, as already mentioned, was the silver in 2018 in Alicante. Shan off to a scoring start here in game 2. Pesotska gets one on the board now as well. Small backhand there. Lovely return from Shan. Just pushing it deep, and Pesotska having to wait before she could find the return. Just got her out of her rhythm a little there. There's a good reply from Shan. Just a little too eager to get that point in the bag there, the German. Well, the first time we've seen her a little heavy-handed. Shan doing all the hard work initially, and then probably the easiest of the bunch. Sends it long again. Was fantastic defensive work there twice. Played right into the body. Able to produce fantastic returns on both occasions there. And then when it opened up for the forehand down the line, she just couldn't find the finishing touch. Shan just caught a wrong-footed there as well. Just in the process of taking a step to her left when it went far out wide. To her right in the end there. Full stretch, unable to find any sort of a efficient return. Nice hit there from Shan. Some of the mistakes and errors, ones we haven't seen too many from her, not just this week, but throughout her career. Isn't quite at the races just yet, and Pesotska with an opportunity to really take full advantage of that. Shan, such a good player that even when she's not at her best, she manages to keep things close and give herself a chance anyway. Trailing by 1 here in game 2. Pesotska probably can't believe her luck at the moment. The majority of her points have come from Shan errors rather than Pesotska really securing them for herself. It's not to say she hasn't been playing well, don't get me wrong. That's more like it. Much better that time from Shan. Another well-worked point. It's been a while since we've seen her set one up like that. Pesotska exactly where she wanted her. And again, just can't follow it up. An equally impressive bit of action, handing 3 game points to Pesotska to potentially give the Ukrainian a 2-0 lead here. A bit of frustration coming through on that forehand from Shan as she walks away from the table and takes a deep breath. Knows there's still work to do here. Pesotska to serve. Superb return that time from Shan. Straight on the attack. She went for it again, didn't she? Took the risk, didn't pay off in the end though, so Pesotska with a 2-0 lead, 1 game away from giving Linz the perfect start to this Women's Champions League final. The points come to you. That's certainly the way it's gone so far. Question is, will Shan start that engine now? She's going to have to. She's running out of games. That is more like it, and that could be the answer. Question is, can she follow it up and find a little bit of consistency here? Oh, smart serve that one, sending it long. Plenty of pace and power on it as well. Shan able to get it back, but was sort of out of rhythm straight away there as a result of that serve from Pesotska. Wasn't far away from finding the corner there. Shan had already given up on it. Already, the German far more aggressive in her approach. Pesotska comes it straight back. Trailing by one here. Even Shan almost telling herself to just calm it down a little bit. She's struggling to find that balance in her game at the moment. It's either too little or too much. Needs to just settle down somewhere in the middle. Oh, missed opportunity there for Pesotska. Almost had too much time to think about it. Interesting third game here. Neither player able to really stamp their authority on it just yet as we reach the halfway mark with Shan 6-4 up. Desperate need of a game in order to give herself and Berlin a lifeline here in this first match. Only let there. The serve has to be retaken. Fantastic Little exchange that, and again Pesotska, a little too eager to get the job done here. She needs to remember, up against the likes of Shan, it is definitely not over until that final point is scored, and Shan is going to make Pesotska work extremely hard for victory here. You can almost guarantee that. 8-5 up now. Getting closer to a ticket back into this match. Much better from Pesotska. Just couldn't find enough lift on that forehand. Almost a half-hearted one. No real follow-through, which meant it stayed low and short, finding the net. Shan now 9-6 up. Pesotska in trouble here and was always going to struggle to recover. So 4 game points for the German. There it is, she takes it first time asking, so Shan back in business. As what looked like it could be a clean sweep, turning into a very interesting encounter. Nearly a fantastic return. Certainly tried her best. Ball came in, well, with real pace straight to the midsection as well. It's always difficult to adjust in time. Wonderful exchange, probably one of the best of the match so far. Pesotska, the player who comes out on top at the end of it all. She returns the favour. Really starting to see this match come to life now. Not that it hasn't been entertaining up until this point, but you can just feel everything being just shifted up a gear. Decent serve, but Pesotska will feel she could have done better with that return. Have to lunge forward with Shan playing it extremely short there. Superb return again. Did sit up very kindly for Shan. Pesotska handing 3 points to Shan there in quick succession. German now in a fantastic position to try and level things up. Still some work to do though. Beautiful from Pesotska there. Working the angle extremely well. Shan never going to get there. That was a vital point for Pesotska, regardless of the scoreline, just for her confidence here. Cuts the lead down to 3. Two superb returns from Shan, but she couldn't find a third. Third probably the easiest again. The Germans 7-6 up, trails 2-1 in games. That is a big point for the Ukrainian and for Linz. We see teammates Bernadette Such on the sideline, will be in action as well. Another big point. A little bit of help from the net there. But the forehand out wide, doing all the damage really. Asking a lot of Shan Xiaona. Well. Pesotska now putting herself exactly where she wants to be. 2 points away from victory. 2 points away from giving Linz a 1-0 lead here in this European Champions League women's final. Oh, misjudged that one. Nerves will start to creep in now as well. She went for it. You can't really blame her. The shot was there for the taking. She wasn't far away from finding the mark either. And back to all square. Pesotska to serve. So just there, Pesotska, and very nearly recovers. What a massive point that is for Shan Xiaona. Cool, calm and collected throughout that exchange. verge of sending us into a fifth and final game already here in match one. Oh, superb response from Pesotska. She is playing some fantastic table tennis here in Linz. And that certainly has not changed this evening for this final. Shan again. Riveting stuff. And this is just the beginning. Do stick around because there's a good fair share of table tennis still to come your way, regardless of how this first match ends. Another opportunity for Shan. And she can't take it. As we continue to go back and forth. Brilliant fourth game being produced here by both players. And it's going to take a little bit of risk for either player to try and get over the finish line. Of course, Shan looking to push this into a fifth game. Pesotska looking to put the finishing touches on what would be a superb performance. We did say Shan will not go down without a fight, regardless of what level a play is at. Do you get the feeling that it's still lacking? She's doing just about enough. Can't afford lapses in concentration like that, though. Paulina likes what she's seeing that time. And Shan does it. She's pulled it back to 2-all here. So it will be a decider here in match one.
Now, 1 game to 6.
We'll see both players trying to become the first to 6 points. And never doubts herself, does she? That's exactly why. So a 2-all. First to 6 points here in this decider. Fantastic start from the Ukrainian. Laying down the marker early. Shan again, so it looks like it's more of the same. Which could make for a thrilling end to this match now. Certainly is set up for it. opportunity there for Pesotska. Just couldn't take it. Did take on that forehand a little too close to the body. Just couldn't adjust herself in time, and perhaps just snatching at it slightly. Understandable, considering the circumstances. Shan 3-2 up.
Timeout for Linz.
Linz with the timeout. Try and break the rhythm building for the Germans, especially for Shan Xiaona now. Something tells me this is far from over just yet, though. I could hear him mention Shan playing it a lot down the middle. Something Pesotska perhaps can try and predict and prepare for, get herself into a position where she can then attack the ball. Handing the opportunity to Shan that time. Not too much lift on it, not enough action on the ball either to trouble Shan. Wonderful defensive play there from Shan Xiaona. There was 3 opportunities to secure the match, having been 2-0 down not too long ago, on the verge of a complete turnaround. What a comeback from Shan Xiaona. Margaryta Pesotska will feel really disappointed, having started ever so well. Gave absolutely everything to that performance, but falling short in games 3, 4 and then 5 as well. Shan taking 5, 6-2 to hand Berlin a 1-0 lead here. What a start to this final already. For those of you just tuning in, it's Berlin against Linz here in the European Champions League Women for the 2021 season here in the Sportpark Liesfeld in Linz. The home side, if you can call them that, looked as if they were off to a flying start, with Shan not really firing on all cylinders, but once she got going, Pesotska struggled to really stop her in her tracks. She certainly gave it a go, pushed it all the way. In game 4, Shan just a little too strong in the end, and then, well, took full control of that 5th game, winning 6-2 in the end.